So I just thought I'd do a quick video for any coaches wanting to make their drills more purposeful, and I'm talking about passing drills in particular. So in your next session, if you want to make your passing drills higher intensity, more purposeful, and you want to be able to link to in and out of possession principles, then all you need to do is start adding pressing into your drills. So for instance, if player one is starting with the ball and playing to player two, after player one has released the pass, release the ball to player two, he's going to get after it and he's going to press. And what that does is it speeds the drill up. You can imagine player one playing to player two, and a lot of the time they can jog across maybe. They can jog across to that cone and they know they won't be receiving again for maybe 2, 3 or 4 passes. Instead, we're going to up the speed of the drill and we're going to link it to pressing and getting in someone's face, wanting to win the ball back. So we're working in possession and out of possession whilst making the intensity go really high. So player one's going to play to player two, he's going to press player two. That's great for player one, it's great for player two because this is transferable for player two. He's going to be receiving under pressure in a game. So if we can do that in training, he's going to feel comfortable and confident when it comes to match day. Now player two is going to play to player three and he's going to do the same. So you can imagine the speed of the drill will be super fast just because you're adding pressing into it. It's also brilliant for their processing because a lot of the time the players think in possession and they don't actually think out of possession, particularly when they're doing a passing drill. Because a lot of the time they're always in possession, whether they've got the ball or they haven't. They're part of a group, whether it be 3 players, 4, 5, the whole team, whatever you're doing, where their team is in possession and there's no out of possession element. So they start thinking about all their habits in possession on the ball. So it might be that they're scanning before receiving, they're getting great body shape, they've got a gesture showing where they want the ball. They might, before they receive, do a little bit of double movement, making it all really realistic to being in possession for their team in a game, possession in the training, whatever it may be. But we're not actually thinking about out of possession aspects. So instead, we're going to add that in there. And as soon as they've released the ball, they've got another thing to think about. So therefore, their processing has to be really quick. And they can probably only affect the receiver if they're quick to think and step through the pass and get on that press. So in your next session, when you're doing a passing drill, I want you to add pressing to it and I want you to see if the intensity of the drill goes up, if the purpose of the drill goes up, if the players are having to process more. And I'm telling you, the answer will be yes, yes, and yes. I'm going to put a little clip of a passing drill that I've done recently with a group. And I want you to look for the presses in that drill. And I want you to imagine what the drill would look like if those presses weren't there. And see if you can think, right, actually, yeah, I can see what Andy's talking about. It's so much more purposeful. It's so much more high intensity because the pressing's there. Have a watch of this next clip, see what you think, and let me know if this tip has helped you out.
So this is the press Bill's about to perform or just performed. As the ball comes in, look, a few combos at the front, a few little touches. Theo's about to press this pass now. So you can see the intensity of the movement. You can see the purpose in the movement. Hayden's about to press this one. If he just jogged out, then it slows the drill down and they're not working as many different elements. Now to progress it from here, the next one could be pressed as well. So we know that this one's about to be pressed, but as Billy in the blue receives it, as he transfers it, he could press that one as well. So that might be how I look to progress the drill further.